Hallo, guten Tag. Thank you for making the time.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to me. So, hello, and nice to meet you.
Okay, so first of all, tell us something about your city that we don't know yet.
So maybe you know the company of Miele. So they produce high-end washing machines and sell it all over the world. So maybe you have an even old one machine because they are built to last at least 20 years. They have to run 20 years. So this is connected to Gütersloh. So high quality, is that what we like?
What kind of measures did you take to overcome the challenges posed by this pandemic?
Well, when in March the corona crisis came, so we looked back on a process we started 3 years ago. It is called Digital Awakening. So it's a process where we tried to come up and develop our own digital agenda together with our citizens, with the politicians, with the companies, with the university. So we learned a lot in these 3 years. So when we looked at the situation in March, we had a kind of a toolbox we could deal with. So what we said was we need to bring the people together. We need to bring them in the virtual level. We need to build a network very fast. So we looked what can we take. So we found very easy and simple and safe tools. Like we implemented a small messaging tool. We used Signal. We implemented a tool for project management. We used Meistertask for it, from agile project management. We connected with the people with video conferencing tools, open source like Big Blue Button or Jitsi. And finally, we hacked our network a bit. So because we wanted the people to have the freedom to work at all the time they wanted to work, so we came up with new working time regulations. But we found a system where you simply need to switch on your computer in your private office at the city hall, and then you can virtualize your desktop and take it with you with your private interfaces, even with the iPhone, with your laptop, whatever. So that worked very, very good. So we were really able to keep the system running, the system of city administration. And the funny thing was, when we had to reopen our town hall in May, we could use the system a second time. So in the end, 50% of all the appointments who have been necessary in the past are not anymore necessary now, and that's really interesting. So the system was able to keep the city hall system running.
So what do you think other municipal actors from our Connective Cities network can learn from your approach?
So first is you should develop your own digital agenda. So it's always individual for your city. The second is you should start with the small and easy tools you already have with the open source tools. You just take without paying license fees on this. Just make your own experience and start today. Start now. And the third is take yourself time. It takes time. You have to bring in all the citizens, all the companies, the politicians, so all the people living in your city. And so in a bigger city it takes some more time, but start today, and it's helpful.
Auf Wiedersehen, bleiben Sie gesund, Dankeschön.